Hello there, wrestling fans! Hey, Vinny. Hey, Spiffy. And welcome evening to the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. I am your host, Joe the Panther, the third, and now from the top of Metal Mountain, in the middle of the mosh pit, it's the Happy Eel himself,
the Metal Geek.
the Metal Geek.
Sponsored by Monster.
Not sponsored by stickers.
You gotta feel the beast, Joe.
That sounded really dirty.
But anyway, what's going on, Ringside Crew? What's going on internationally known? What's going on, everybody? What's going on, Joe? How's it going today?
Good. I'm just keeping my area clean. Not so much.
I gotta go get the brooms out. You know?
Yeah, a lot of them. A lot of dirt. I haven't cleaned since the end of 2022 in this area. It's really dusty and dirty. We have a guy to do that for me. Ready to go, Geek?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's give a warm Dudes at Ringside welcome to this gentleman from he wrestles for Cap and stuff like that.
Limitless BPW, right?
Limitless.
Wow, BPW. Joe. Now look who's needs Joe. Let's back up.
It's late at night. It's like 8 o'clock here and like 11 o'clock in England.
It's Limitless Victory Pro Wrestling, Creative Pro Wrestling. Let's give a warm Dudes at Ringside welcome to our guest today, the sweeper guy, Eddie Prevete.
Oh.
Hey.
I heard you mention something about cleaning.
Yeah. Yes, my studio's a little dirty. I haven't swept since 2020.
Come on, man. Come on, get it together.
My desk is my personal business. I just like to keep it, man. Careful, I'm half Spanish, even though Dominicans don't get along with Puerto Ricans. Hey, Mr. Vargas will say, no more. And then he'll break both our glasses and then we'll be bumping into each other.
Yeah, that won't be fun.
So, Mr. Eddie, if our internationally known wrestling fans are not familiar with you, why would they not be? Introduce yourself.
Hello, I am the sweeper, Eddie Prevete. As you guys mentioned, I've wrestled for Creative Pro. Now I can't speak. I am training and train at Creative Pro. I've done stuff with Victory Pro Wrestling, Limitless, and I guess Blitzkrieg because it was during their Blitzkrieg Limitless show. And I've also been on Wrestling Open once. So I've been trying to sweeping my way around the area. And I'm just the sweeper, ready to sweep any ring that needs to be swept.
Definitely. So Mr. Eddie, how did you get your start in the wrestling business?
So to give like the generic answer, I've always been a fan as a kid. But when I really started training, it was in 2021. I wanted to start in 2020, but then COVID happened and that put a kibosh to everything. So I was kind of just being like, all right, I'm just going to keep working my job and then we'll see what happens. Maybe this is a sign to not do it. I don't know. But then I was watching AEW and seeing guys like Fuego del Sol and Marco Stunt on TV. And it's like, oh, they're my size. And they're on TV wrestling, doing what I want to do. So then 2021 rolled around. I signed up for the first few months of Creative Pro, and then rest is kind of history. I got a good reaction for just sweeping the ring at Creative Pro's return show from their first show back from the pandemic, and then yeah, they just the audience was just chanting "Sweep it up, sweeper," and yeah, it just took off from there.
Yeah.
Mm.
By the way, I think I mentioned this before, but I think my favorite chant of yours is probably "Holy Sweep" is my favorite chant.
I love that one a lot, actually.
So Eddie, is there any other country or state that you would like to, or state or country that you would like to travel to that you haven't done yet?
Um, maybe when I'm ready for it, maybe like the UK, maybe try
Mm.
like the indie scene there because I've been actually watching a lot of like British wrestling recently just for the fun of it and to get ideas with stuff. Um, and that just sounds. I think it'd just be fun just to try and be somewhere else. You know.
Mm.
Yeah, which are some of the British wrestlers that inspire you right now?
No, I don't. I
That you
can't
watch that you're
like.
currently watching right now.
For some reason names are escaping my head, but
Hmm.
I can just name names of people that I like
Hmm.
um Will Osprey obviously is an easy answer. I guess I have to say his different name, Axiom.
Axiom.
Axiom's cool.
I'm
Um,
not not familiar with Axiom. Are you, Joe, or
No, I never heard of that.
it's A Kid. That it's
A
Oh,
Kid's awesome. A Kid's awesome. Yeah,
Yeah, that's A Kid under the mask.
oh
yeah.
wow.
Oh, from
It-
NXT, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
Why did
that's
he
awesome.
want out would be under a kid? I guess he didn't want that gimmick anymore.
I don't know.
It's probably it's
I
probably
remember one of my friends was like, "Oh, that's A Kid." I was like, "Is it?"
Mm.
it's
So
probably because the copyright. That's why.
What's with the a kid? Is that another name?
No, he probably owns the name, so he doesn't want WWE to use it. You know what I mean? It's probably what it
Ah,
maybe.
is. That's probably what it is. They probably came up with another name for marketing,
yeah.
purposes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And the
but
name
my
Axiom sounds really cool too. The way his character
yeah,
looks like something you would see in AAA. Am I right, guys?
hmm yeah.
definitely.
Mm.
But yeah, my brain is drawing a blank on people I've watched recently.
Mm. There is a promotion
It
you should
all.
definitely check out. Oh, sorry, Eddie.
No, you're good. Continue.
If there's a promotion, if you're looking up the wrestling from the UK, you should definitely check out Savage Pro Wrestling. They're really good, and we've been
Savage Pro Wrestling.
Yeah.
yes, I'm just gonna start suggesting them to everybody because they're new.
You have.
They're awesome. That's why.
I'll have to
Yeah,
write that. I'll have to write that down.
Just
yeah,
think of that song. I can say I'm a savage, sassy.
yeah. And we've been doing commentary for them, so why not give them a promote right there?
And if
Oh,
you
there
ever
you go.
go there, we'll take your side during the commentary.
Yes.
Yes, right.
We'll be the sweep with the sweep commentary. Okay.
Yeah,
Home field advantage in some sense, I guess.
yeah. Just let's not hope he doesn't face Jack Napalm or something like that.
Oh God! First match there. Jack Napalm's like the equivalent
Like
of
Slade.
of Slade. Big, creepy, scary. Oh crap! Nope. Gotta go potty.
Or I'm already running the other way, and you've just described them.
Like you're like, nah, we're good. Cancel my plane ticket to
Yeah,
England.
no, I don't. Keep your money.
Sorry, I'll find it somewhere else. Geekums?
So who is like one of your dream opponents you would love to wrestle right now?
Warhorse. I'm a
Well,
big Warhorse mark.
yeah.
I think he's very cool. Like, which is funny because like that's what started getting me to look more into like indie wrestling and stuff. Was I was just scrolling through Twitter and all of a sudden I see a video of him yelling at people on the highway, like in gear, being like, "Hey, we got some awesome wrestling, come over here!" And he's basically pulling people off the highway wherever the show's at. And I'm like, "Who is this guy?" And I just started seeing like the promos he was cutting and the stuff he was doing. I'm like, "This guy's freaking awesome."
Mhm.
Wow.
What's
That's
your favorite Warhorse match? You'd say.
Uh, Probably him versus Cody.
Yeah, that's a great match right there. AEW, right?
Yeah, because that was like I had friends over that day because they knew I was like they some of my friends who are not into wrestling and stuff, they like see it on like Twitter because of me like liking stuff and retweeting stuff and whatever, or just sharing silly stuff from it. So I sent them that being like, "Oh, he's gonna be on the show," and I invited a bunch of friends over and we hung out, and they were like, "Okay, this guy's actually kind of funny and cool."
Yeah, definitely.
It was super funny.
So, Eddie, is there anybody that you would like to like wrestle from the past or the present that like if you had a Forbidden Door style that you would want to wrestle?
Uh, I think probably like either to give easy answers with how I wrestle and just the character I have and that kind of stuff in general.
Mm.
Probably like Orange Cassidy or Colt Cabana because I think those would be very fun.
Mm.
Mhm. What would you say the best thing to sweep up in the ring is?
The
That's
easiest
it.
thing I've swept up, I guess, would be like articles of clothing because like I wrestle in suspenders, and there's been times where it's like those have come off. So at the end of a match that I like swept like my stuff out of the ring, being like, okay, I can't leave my stuff in here, and that's easier compared to like cleaning up like to throw a name out there, a certain vegan throwing kale and lettuce,
A
you know,
certain vegan that's been on our podcast.
yeah.
And wow, geek! Did you just see that name drop without name dropping? We've been on a podcast.
I know I said I was gonna name drop that. I was like, never mind.
He threw a ball of lettuce at you in the locker room. Take that! Ow!
Yeah.
Name drop.
But yeah, he's a cool guy, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
no,
cool.
Leo's awesome.
Yeah.
I
And
saw
he's
him at
just
sorry. I saw him at ISPW, and we were driving in the parking lot. He was walking by, and he stopped us like we weren't gonna stop the car, and I was like, he was like, and then like he went to the side of the car, and I was like, hey, what's going on, man? And he's like, hey, dude, what's up, man? What's going on, man? And my dad's like, hey, what's up? And he's like, coming for the show, guys? And I'm like, yeah, hold on. Gave him the sticker and I gave him the lanyard. And when they pulled away, my dad's like, what's with his gear? What kind of wrestler is he? I'm like, oh, he's just he
He's a
likes
vegan.
he's a vegan.
uh,
But those vegans, man, you can't trust them vegans.
you really can't, man.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's like, he's a vegan, man. You can't bring him out for dinner. That'll be horrible.
Yeah,
You
right.
won't get what are you gonna
Ruining
eat?
all the fun.
Salad? I was like, Dad, he's such a nice guy. I know, but what do you bring? What do you get him? What do you go with dinner for him? Like salad bar?
Granola bar.
I mean, you have ISPW Leo Sparrow, which is a face, and then you have heel Leo Sparrow from Creative Pro. So it's like,
Yeah,
you
Yeah,
know,
that's another promotion you should really check out. Is ISPW in Jersey?
I've seen some stuff. I've seen some stuff that Leo's retweeted.
Mhm.
I was there when he won the tag team title with the Birds of the Sun.
Yeah,
Eddie's
I
not such a big fan of them.
they did. I mean, more of their manager now. More of Johnny Clash.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
geez,
not a fan of that guy.
nah,
that guy.
that
Johnny
guy's a
Clash.
dirtbag,
I'll take your side on that one.
Thank you, I
man.
appreciate it.
He just turned your back on you during I think it was 2 months ago, right? A couple months ago at the Creative
Turning
Pro
your
show.
back. Can't even
Yeah,
turn
it sounds
around.
about right. Yeah,
Yeah,
and I thought we had a good thing going. I gave him the broom, as a peace offering from when we were in the scramble. I thought it was. I don't want to talk about it.
Oh,
I don't
no,
geez.
want
he
to talk.
don't want
I
that.
don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about
Mr. Clash, man. You know,
Hmm. Next
not
question,
good
Geeky.
stuff.
You're just
Go
supporting your
ahead.
guests. So, do you collect anything, Eddie?
it. In terms of like with wrestling or just
Like
in general.
wrestling, like comic books, movies, anything?
Um, Not really. I have. my main vices are like video games and like trading card games, basically. So like the trading card game being like the one thing I've dumped a lot of money into. Um, but other than that, like not I don't really collect many things, to be honest. I used to like have a bunch of wrestling toys, but then uh I kind of was like, no, I'm done with those. You know,
Mm,
you're
Yeah.
you're when you're young, you're stupid.
yeah.
Did you happen to watch the Wrestle Kingdom this year or no?
I did. I only remember bits and pieces because it was like 4 in the morning.
Oh, you stay up early to watch it or
Yeah, I went in. I had like a later shift at my job that night, so I was just like, all right, I'll stay up a bit later. I got home late from work anyway, so I'll stay up. Why not? I'll pound like an energy drink or something.
yeah, that's what
I
I usually
mainly
do.
I mainly wanted to stay up for Osprey and Omega.
That match was insane.
Oh, it was
Insane.
so good.
It's like me and Joe have to do a watch party one day for New
Yeah, and I'll
Japan.
be the one. I break the door down at ever so Spiffy's house, and I just punch Geek just once and just walk out the building. Just
Just
like
eh.
Joe's here, and I just
I mean, I
guys,
mean, we
Metal
could
Geek
we could watch
jerk, and I just
we
walk.
get, I mean we could watch the replay is what we could do.
Oh, okay, because
Yeah,
you know
Yeah,
me.
Don't watch it that early if you're
yeah.
trying to do a
That's
watch
why
along.
Joe will kick the door in and just walk in, look you dead in the face, Geek, and just punch you and just look into the camera and go, Geek is a jerk. It's 2 in the morning. Everybody go to bed. And I just walk out. And Spiffy's like, Joe, you're not going to sleep over? No.
No,
Okay, you're mean.
Uh-huh.
Go walk
it's
to the
3 in
toilet.
the morning.
3 in
I'm
the
trying to
morning?
sleep.
Are you insane?
It's like that one SpongeBob thing where it's like, who's gonna order a Krabby Patty at 3 a.m.? Oh boy, 3 a.m. Wrestle Kingdom.
Yes.
Man, Eddie, you have to make that meme or something like that if you can make memes.
I'll find a good. I'll throw it in Photoshop.
Get Geek's face, and put it on the character. Ooh, 3 a.m.
3 a.m. Wrestle
Evan
Kingdom.
Berger's Wrestle Kingdom. Yeah. I'll get on it.
Yeah. So
I just walk in just mad like
that
Yeah, you're just
that
you're just in the corner, just like pissed off.
that
yeah.
that had to be the sorry.
No, it was like this. Back in the day, Geek used to like do crazy stuff. Like we hang out. I want to fall asleep, and he's still watching TV, and I'm like, "You just awake? Yeah, why?
You're just awake.
Why are you awake? I don't know." Yeah, that's Geek.
Yeah, that had to be like probably the first great match of the year.
Oh yeah, it's definitely already there. It's
It's
so
there.
good.
Is it the best match I've seen? Not really. I'd still say Okada and Ospreay is probably still my favorite from last year.
That's a good one as well.
Yeah, but as far as the best of the year, I'd say so far this is like the best match of the year.
He freaking rammed his face through the table so easily. Like it was some
that's not.
horror movie stuff.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, with Kenny Omega doing the here's Kenny.
Yeah, but I mean, like afterwards when they do the DDT on the exposed turnbuckle.
The
He
El
just grabs
Generico,
us. Yeah, he grabs Osprey by like his hair and just throws him face first into the table,
the
and his
dangerous
head.
DT.
Yeah,
Yeah, sorry.
Wow. Glad I was sleeping.
you missed it.
Yeah.
Missed
Oh
you.
man, such a nice night's sleep. So many awesome dreams about sleeping. Yeah.
Dreaming about sleep while sleeping.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Joe. I'll wake you up the next time.
And I put my phone on Don't Disturb for that reason.
Hey, contingencies.
Orange, I think orange thumbs up.
Yeah, just there you go.
Jeez.
Do we have any pets where they're proof friendly and they're welcome on up for a
He's
hello?
saying it wrong, Spiffy. I'm so sorry. It's floof.
Floof.
Yeah, floof.
Dogs and cats and everything.
Living together, mass hysteria. Wow, it's getting quiet. Have you seen any good movies lately?
Joe, you didn't answer her question.
Me.
Oh,
That
what's the
was for
question?
you.
Wait, what was
Yeah,
the
No,
for
do you
question?
you.
have any pets? Is
Oh
what she
no,
was asking.
I wish I did. My mom is highly allergic, so
Oh no. But there's one
yeah.
kind of dog you can get that doesn't have the right hair. It has
It's like hairless dogs or something.
no. Oh my god, that's like the cats. What's that one that the dogs that the hair is like? I think it's kind of like your dog, it's like the dog that's in Spiffy's picture.
Rook?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
what are those dogs called? Oh my god, I'm gonna have
I
to look
don't
that
know.
up.
Golden Doodle?
Yeah, there's a golden doodle that the hair is like biogenic. Wow, it sounds like Grand Theft, like Resident Evil.
Yeah,
the hair is
biodegradable
the hair does
or
not make
something.
people with allergies like they're out there won't have problems with it. My friend has
Okay,
a dog because the mom's allergic to dog hair, like yours, and they have the dog, and the dog's hair doesn't bother them at all.
I'll have to try and convince her then.
Look how cute they are.
Yeah, right.
They're fuzzy like that. See how the dog's hair looks like that in the picture?
Yeah, I also see it's about talking about my Ailstorm shirt. Ailstorm's fucking awesome.
She thinks it says Hailstorm though.
Oh, it's Ailstorm, like the alcohol.
Alcohol.
Sponsored
Yeah.
by Hailstorm. Got it.
Yeah,
And we're
they're
sponsored by Monster.
No, we're sponsored by lots of stickers. By different. You know who
We're
needs to
sponsored.
come to Cap? That she's really good at female wrestler. Another name drop. JC Storm. That's another name that needs to come to
I think I've
Cap.
heard of the name. I don't think I've
Even
seen
though I
anything.
gulp when I say the name because I totally got so excited she was coming on the podcast and I called her CJ Storm. Gulp.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. That's you don't screw up her name is one thing you
She's like,
don't do.
"What's wrong with you, Joe? You don't know how to remember names." And then our biggest fan got all mad. Don't make fun of Joe.
He's like, it was an accident.
It was an
he's
accident.
flustered.
What?
He's kerfuffled.
I got power bombed via internet.
Yeah,
We're about the same height as me and JC Storm. It'd just be like us staring at each other for 10 minutes. Yeah. Except I told her if you ever meet Metal Geek, you'll be going, "Boy, you're too tall. I charge extra
you're
for
a tall
this."
geek.
Yeah. He's about
Tall
like
guy.
5'9". Well, I'm 5'1", so it's tall. He's tall.
I'm on the short squad too, so don't worry, I got you.
Yeah. Don't worry, the both of you could face Vargas together in a handicap match.
Yeah, I'll get on your shoulders.
Oh, jeez. I'm pretty strong. I think I won't be able to lift up Vargas. I'll be like, I'll be like the old,
Cramps.
what's
It'll
that?
be like Jack and Dante trying to lift Tyrus.
Tyrus.
Yeah. That was great.
It'll go as well as just that.
I'll be like in the old WCW games when Rey Mysterio would try to lift up the Big Show, like
Yeah,
walk away.
back
That's me
back
every
goes
time.
out. Yeah. It's like, oh Jesus Christ.
I would always, my friends are like, "You always pick Rey Mysterio." Yes. You know it's not going to end well. One punch and this match is over.
But it's funny.
KO.
But it's funny. That's why.
Yeah, every time because I think I'm going to win. I won one time. I think I did something and I won. I think, oh, he DQ'd himself. He stupidly grabbed a chair and and I was like, "Was on purpose?" They're like, "No, I just didn't want to play anymore."
I didn't want to putting me out of my own misery.
Yeah, because I ran around the ring. I was, "Yep, they can't catch me. I'm fast.
There you go.
I'm fast." Wow.
So Eddie, what's your favorite food?
Pizza.
Oh yeah.
I gotta go with pizza.
Yeah, pizza's good stuff right there.
What kind of pizza? There's a lot.
That is very true. I am a basic bitch. I like myself a good pepperoni pizza. But if I'm ever feeling froggy and my friends are deciding to be like, let's kill our stomachs and we get Domino's,
Mm,
I do like bacon, ham, and pepperoni.
okay.
I like kill my stomach.
Oh, jeez.
For
Yeah,
me, you can't go
but it's
wrong with
worth
a
it.
cheese.
Mm. And we also like tacos here on Dudes at Ringside. Also,
Tacos are a good choice as well.
our favorite taco place that I've been to on Long Island is Lucharitos. Yum yum, eat them up.
Lucharitos.
We are
I've
waiting to
never,
be sponsored by them so
I've
bad.
never heard of Lucharitos.
What?
Wow.
I've
We
never heard of them.
come to Long Island. We're gonna seek out Eddie's address. We're gonna drag him in the car. We're gonna bring him the Lucharitos. He'll bring an 8x10 so we can give them an 8x10. Put it on
There
the
you-
wall.
Yeah.
Eddie was here.
Eddie
We're
was
gonna.
Eddie
here.
was here.
It's happening, Eddie. When I come to Long Island, we're gonna DM you. Hey, dude, what are you doing today? Nothing. Drop your address. We're picking you up. We're going to Lucharitos for dinner or
Hell yeah,
lunch.
sounds like a date.
Yeah, bro time.
Bro.
Hey,
Bro.
bonding time.
Yes, be able to meet us in the story. Yeah.
So Eddie, what's your favorite music?
I'm not too picky with the music. I like all kinds of music. I actually went to I was actually going to college for music under a music degree. Um, but if I'd have to like put like a number one, probably like punk rock.
Mm.
Mhm. I mean, I could tell by your theme song. You know what I mean?
It's very punk rock too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So, have you ever created yourself in any of the WWE games or like
Oh, of
any of those games?
course, of course. I'm a nerd like that. I do that all the time with being for my like me and my friends, just because it's like put ourselves in the game. Why not? You know.
mhm.
Are you in 2K22 by chance?
I did make myself in that. Yeah.
Ooh, wait, after the show, send me the hashtag. I will put you in my roster.
I don't think I've uploaded it, but I can try. I know. I'll get around to it.
I have so many random wrestlers from different countries in my on my NXT right now. I'm about to take out all the real wrestlers and just leave the
Just
creative
put me in there.
characters in the roster, man.
Funny enough that you bring that up in one of the promo videos I did for a Creator Pro show for the Johnny Clash Battle Royal to become his tag partner later. My promo video has 2K22 going on in the background with I made a bunch of other guys from Cap that are doing like a battle royal in the background.
That's amazing. I think I
It's
saw
very
that
funny.
promo. I saw that
Yeah.
promo. Great
It's my
stuff.
it's my favorite promo that I've done because it's like, all right, this is just me being silly and me being just stupid.
Yeah.
That and I also it gave me a chance to do like video game music in the video
Hmm.
because it has like a generic beat from like one of my favorite games in the beginning part, and then
Mm.
when it cuts to the end, it plays a song from Here Comes the Pain,
Mm.
which is like I put that in there just to pop myself because I love Here Comes the Pain.
Which one?
Mhm.
There's so many good games and many songs in Here Comes the Pain.
I don't know. There's no names for them. It's just
Mm.
like BMG 1 through whatever.
Uh
Mm.
But it's like oh, um but it has like it's like a weird like rock like heavy rock like dubstep beat kind of mix.
Mm.
Like I'll have to like find it and send it to you guys or something.
Yeah, I gotta check it out.
It's one of it's my me and my brother's like favorite track from it because it's like it's very fast.
Yeah.
what would you say your favorite moment of last year is?
For me or like wrestling in general.
No, for you as a wrestler.
Favorite moment for last year. I guess winning said battle royal because
Yeah.
that was my first win.
And that pop
And
was amazing.
oh, I barely could hear myself think with how loud it was. But other than that, I guess like me wrestling in Wrestling Open
Mhm.
because I didn't think I was gonna be there, let alone in my rookie year just yet. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna probably do a few more shows, do other places, and then I'll be like, okay, cool. Let me just drive over to Wrestling Open. But someone was like was able to get me a spot on Wrestling Open. I was like, oh, it's happening. Oh, it's happening now. Like, how is this happening now?
You had to put the meme in there, the Michael Scott. It's happening! Oh my god, everybody! Yeah, it's happening! Oh my
Yeah,
god! Right,
literally,
right.
it's happening. I was like, "Oh, I wasn't expecting this, like, basically in my rookie year to be at Wrestling Open already," you know? And it was even though it was, like, it was I wouldn't say it was super minor, but in a sense, it was kind of minor, but I'm not saying anything bad about it. I loved that I did it, and that I was given the opportunity to do it because Wrestling Open's freaking awesome, and
Mm.
everything they're doing is great. Um, but it was just the fact that I was, like, there, and it's like, I had the Wrestling Open nameplate, the sweeper, and I'm like, "That's cool. That's something kinda cool for me."
Definitely. Even mentioning that you also got Rookie of the Year too.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to win that.
There were so many rookies in that category. You're like Eddie's probably like, I won, right?
Yeah, because it's like part of me is like, didn't, because this is me being negative to myself, because that's how my brain works. It's like, oh, I didn't do a lot, you know, whatever. I'm probably not gonna win it. And then I was like, he's like, oh, I won. Ah!
So you're like Mr. Bean in like the what you call? Have you seen the movie Rat Race or
Yeah,
yeah? You missed.
yeah,
I won. I won.
I
I
won it.
won. All right.
I love Mr. Bean. Oh my god. Here we go. If you know Mr. Bean, like I know Mr. Bean, because HBO was my life when I was a teen. What is your favorite all-time favorite episode of Mr. Bean?
Uh, Funny you say that. I didn't, because mainly it was a TV show, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't watch any of it as a TV show. I remember watching like the movies that came out.
The
Mm.
movie was great.
Yeah, I forget what I don't remember what the name of it is, but like the plot line is he quote unquote abducts a kid and is just trying to go to the beach,
I
and
think it's sorry.
he's like recording himself on like a camcorder and somehow becomes an extra in like a World War II movie or something.
I think that's when he goes to England.
Yeah, maybe. I don't exactly know. Like that's the only Mr. Bean thing like I remember fully.
I remember when he had the baby. He took someone's baby, and he was like at the beach or whatever, and he was like hoo, 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 with the bear. He was going like this with the bear. He was like
Yeah,
Lucha Lucha.
Yeah.
Got this. This is one of the things you could buy there. Is there
oh, you can
luchas?
buy that at the place?
They have
Yeah.
little mystery bags of luchas, and I was like, I got this one, and I was like, oh man. But I remember his name. His name is Little Loco.
Now,
I'm definitely gonna buy one.
yeah. The movie I remember is when he came to America and somebody like this American took him in and they were on like this ride, right? Where the seats move and he pushed all the buttons and like to me the ride extreme. He whispers in his ear, brace yourself.
So yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. That's the only thing I remember from that one where it's just the brace yourself.
I don't know if you guys do you remember that scene? I don't know what Mr. Bean it was when the people were flipping him off and he was in the car. He was like,
Yeah, and he's doing it back to them. Yeah.
yeah, he's flipping everybody off. That's like one of my favorite things. The other with the baby scene when the baby goes to the bathroom and he's like, oh no. And he grabs the diaper and he doesn't know what to do it, so he just throws it out the window of the car and then it hits a windshield and they're like,
Yeah, it starts off. Yeah.
yeah. See, Mr. Bean, we
there,
love you.
there's another scene in that movie where he sneezed on a painting and he ruined it and he thought, okay, maybe if I just smudge it.
Just smear it.
He smeared the whole thing and then he's like,
I gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
Mr. Bean, we love you, man.
Didn't he pass
Such good
away?
comedy.
No, I don't think I think he's still alive. He's still
I
alive.
think he's still alive.
Oh God,
Yeah.
broke some news. Oh no.
Um,
Now we're all gonna be like, Oh
Yeah,
God.
everyone's just gonna be like, "Did he die?"
Jeez.
Dudes
Because
at
I heard
ringside
about
confirmed.
on the news.
Support Wrestle
Exclusive.
Talk. Support Wrestle
Yes.
Talk. Dudes at ringside confirmed.
I'm a British guy with a crown. We did it. Have a little logo come up. Support dudes at ringside. Hello.
That got that got me way harder than it should have.
Oh no, little loco's injured. His leg's broken. Hanging out with.
the support wrestle talk that got me harder than it should have. Oh crap!
Yeah.
What's his name? Ollie Davis?
Ollie
No,
Davis, yeah.
yeah.
Support
Is it Ollie
wrestle.
Davis or is it Simon Miller?
I
I'm
did
trying to
little.
remember.
Simon's with What Culture?
Simon's
Yeah,
in
I
What
keep telling
Culture?
that to
Ollie's
Geek.
in. Yeah.
They What Culture has one of the older What Culture guys in Adam,
Yeah.
Blompier. He joined them
Yeah.
like a few years, like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Mm.
Those guys are funny though.
Oh yeah, they're super funny.
We're trying to work with them. They're like they're everything we want to be. They're like the way they're connected and they know they're just
King Ross. King
Ross.
Ross is fun.
My brother loves Ross.
The end is nigh. The end is nigh.
It's
The
nigh.
end is nigh. The end is nigh.
God, we're drooling over wrestle talk now. We love you.
Gushing over everybody.
Yeah.
They'd be like watching this, like going, "Do we want to work with these guys? Guys drooling on us now?" And then message that guy back saying, "No, thank you." All right, what's going on next, Geek?
What's up? Let's ask Joe. What's next?
Let's not drool over a fellow YouTube person.
Any games you're playing?
Oh yeah.
Like currently?
So I just actually bought the remake they did of Mafia 1 that 2K put out like a few years ago. I'm finally getting around to that. Other than that, I recently like installed like a bunch of like emulators and stuff on my laptop. So I've just been playing a bunch of old like GameCube game and PS2 games that are like way too expensive to buy. So I'm just gonna emulate it and play it because I haven't played them.
Yeah. Have you been playing Last of Us or no?
No, I haven't played Last of Us.
Because I was going to ask if you were excited about the series. That's all.
Like them doing a TV show.
They're doing the HBO Max series or HBO series.
I saw the trailer for it. I was like, I think it's gonna be good. It's just I don't really care for Last of Us, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's to put like my weird take on it. It's like I'm gonna make a weird comparison. It's like I played Last of Us 1. I didn't play Last of Us 2.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, sorry. I totally answered your question incorrectly. But it's like I played 1, didn't play 2. But then the reason I didn't want to play 2 or I just didn't care for it anymore was just like the weird comparison gonna be it's like the fan base is like in my opinion, the fan base of like Rick and Morty, which is like they're hella toxic or just have dumb opinions. And I have a bunch of friends that are like that. So I'm just like, all right, cool. I'm going to just not touch this anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of Rick and Morty is awesome, by the way.
Oh, I love Rick and Morty. It's just some of the fans are just freaking weird and annoying.
There's a lot of franchises that fans are annoying and weird. It's like different.
It's like wrestling.
The wrestling.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's some fans out there that you just sit there being like, this is why I hate wrestling.
Yeah,
exactly.
I went to a show back up here in the Poconos area with one of my older friends, and we went to see Raw, and we saw these one guys, and they started talking about wrestling, how this and that, and this guy got hurt, and this guy shut this guy up, and I said, hey, we'll go over here, we'll maybe see you another part of the mall. we bump into these two guys again, and they're like, "Yeah, this thing's real," and that, and me, and I looked at the kid, and I was like, "Yeah, we gotta go." And then we left, and I said, "This is why I don't hang out with wrestling fans."
Yeah.
And the kid just started dying laughing. He was like, "Oh, okay. You hang out with me." I'm like, "You're not like that."
Yeah. It's like there's
Oh, look who's here.
oh, I
Wait. You suppose? Oh man.
listen, Doc. I requested the day off to be doing this. Come on, don't be
He
doing
wants
that.
the he wants the link again to come on. He wants the link again to come on.
Does you want the link? Jesus
He
Christ.
invaded a Mike show when Mike came on.
He invites so many. He invades everybody's podcast. He'll never get his own.
He's probably waiting for us to invite him back on the podcast.
We have so many, like, if there's people that can't come in, you can come in, Mr. Sir.
Mr. Sir.
If it's okay with Mr. Sweeper guy Eddie, you know?
Is Eddie, are you okay if that's the
If
coolest
he wants
guy?
to come on, that's fine. I've swept
Who's
this
that?
show plenty of
Eddie, man?
times.
You have the coolest name in wrestling. You
He
didn't,
says you don't get days off.
Then how did I get the day off?
Then what's he doing on our podcast then?
he did an day off to hang out with the dudes.
I don't think it must have not gotten into his office.
Uh-oh.
They probably crumpled the thing and put it in the trash.
Yeah, probably.
He's like you're slacking.
All
You
right,
want to come on?
all right.
Do you want the link, Mr. Dr. Cool? I'm sorry,
Mr.
Dr.
Cool, do you want the link? Are you available to join us with this fun disaster podcast?
It's okay. It's okay. Most of our podcasts are disasters.
Ooh.
It's okay.
Eddie,
Yeah.
are you a fan of Ghostbusters?
I like Ghostbusters, yeah.
So what did you think of Ghostbusters Afterlife?
Oh, it was freaking amazing.
Cried, right? Didn't you? You
Oh.
cried a little bit.
Yeah, because I got into Ghostbusters because of my dad, because he always watched it, and my brother, because my brother's older than me, so it's basically gone down, like I've been drip fed it through the pipeline, and it's freaking awesome.
You know they're filming the film. They're working on. They're gonna film. They have a whole script and everything. They're doing another Afterlife.
Oh, they're doing another Afterlife?
Yes, this time it's gonna be in New York.
Let's hope it's as good.
Can't tonight. Aw, can't come on tonight.
Oh, I was getting the phone ready.
He got all excited. He sent
ready
the link
to throw the link out.
Yeah, because it ain't a party without Dr. Cool. He's the coolest cat in the dungeon.
Yeah, they're going to be
It's in his
filming
name.
some of the stuff in New York with the firehouse, but apparently they're going to be filming other scenes in London for like the New York scenes. The New York-based cities. I know I said the same face. Hold on.
That's
What?
weird.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
They do that because I guess they're charging more to film in New York City, apparently.
I guess that makes sense.
Well, they have to film the side streets in New York City. They can't just film all of it in London. Not like there's a problem, London. We love you guys. Controversy. Joe's going to toss out controversy everywhere.
Joe doesn't like London.
Yeah. Wrestle Talk. Joe Panther the Fat. First off, Metal Geek and Skiffy. Are they a couple? Joe Panther hates England. We all hate the Panther now. Cancelled.
Confirmed. It's like confirmed, right?
Confirmed.
From sources, yeah.
Confirmed. Joe Panther the third. Cancelled. And I'm like, cancelled. The dudes at ringside, are they really at the ringside? Like a random.
Are they really there?
Are they really at ringside? I don't see anyone at ringside.
I don't see anybody, and they have like an empty ringside. I don't see them. Fake reporter. I don't see them here.
Just because the game looks football,
we were literally thinking about doing a spin-off show. I explained this to Joe, and I'm like, Joe, we should do another show and have other people do it and say like dudes in the second row.
Who would do it? Who would
reporting from the second fellas in the second row.
Yeah,
or something.
like now things that if we're not ringside at a show, it's not sitting our name. I'm like, dude, we can't afford to sit ringside at a WWE or AEW show.
The shit's
Are you
expensive.
nuts?
Maybe indies. That's why we do indies.
Maybe that's why Eddie. That's why we focus on you guys so much in the indies because
You
we
can
know
be
that you
ringside.
guys. What's that?
Yeah, yeah.
Because you can be ringside for those.
Yes,
Yeah.
if we really have a chance. Yeah, lightning bolt.
Thunder Feet's here.
I even gave him a short thing to Thunder Feet. Don't know.
You're actually lucky that it's Dr. Cool in the chat and not Vargas.
Oh god.
Oh, I would have left. I would have left.
It was just like
Yeah, be like, oh, be like, it would be like, because I'm able to mute myself right here, so I'd be like, oh, sorry guys, I can't.
He's
I gotta,
leaving.
I gotta,
You gotta go. I'm done. I'm done here, man.
podcast
That's it.
over.
It'll
Vargas just pops up behind him. Go!
Yeah, just,
I just made him sound like the dude from Family Guy. The guy with the pencil in his head.
like,
Joe, you better be running that you don't meet him now.
Yes. She'll be like, so Mr. Joe, I heard you made fun of my no, Vargas, let me finish. You made fun of Vargas. You're gonna die. And I'm like,
you're gonna die, Joe.
and I'm like, I am gonna lose this big doofy jerk.
It's the Hey Arnold episode.
Sound like the
Seven-
weird
Oh my
guy
god, yeah.
like right
You
behind
know what I'm
me,
talking
like,
about.
Yeah.
I'm like,
7
Vargas,
days. 7
7
days.
days.
7 days, Joe. Like this. Vargas is not behind me. He's this big doofy guy. Sounds like the guy from Family Guy, and I'm just like, Geek's like,
He's behind me, isn't he?
he's behind me, isn't he?
Dunk.
I will just give him my glasses.
Yeah, break those, not me.
Yeah.
Eddie, help me.
And then Eddie's like, I gotta
I'm
break.
like, I'm done. I'm already gone.
I got enough coffee.
I was probably already power bombed before that.
Yeah, your broom's broken. I'm like, Eddie's power bombed, isn't he?
Eddie's like, I gotta break now. Good. Thank you.
Oh,
He's pick,
oh, got my
he's
break.
He's like, he's picking on someone else now. Okay, goodbye.
Like,
Bye.
yeah, finally, it's finally not me. Thank God.
Yes, sorry, Joe.
It's like, yes, respectfully, thank God.
And Wrestle Talk's like, Joe, we have to have a moment of silence for Joe Panther III. Tragically was mauled by an independent wrestler. We have video footage of it now. Play it, monkeys.
Play it now.
You just see me just get like thrown through a
Dead.
bunch of chairs.
Dead. With the arms of an angel playing in the background.
He's
Yeah.
done that. He's done that to Brian Myers, Joe. It wasn't
It's
pretty.
this picture of me like this. And it's just like a gray picture with my date I was born in.
Yeah.
In the arms. Not copyright.
He died young.
Yeah, that was not a pretty match. That dog collar match when he took the chain and he just went right on the chair.
Oh yeah, when he yanked him off. Yeah.
Right on the chair. I was like,
Which one of the shows you were ringside for, Geek? I forgot which one you were, and they were on the camera.
a bunch of. Oh, that was the Shook Crew Fun Fair.
Yeah, you were rings right there on the camera the whole show. I was like, I'm not gonna.
So you cannot see him.
What's that?
That was the show. That was the show that Eddie took the broom, and he did. What did you do? Like a crossbody, right? And the crowd started chanting "Holy Sweep."
No, I jumped off it between my legs like it was a witch's broom.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But
the crowd.
What I was saying earlier was, it's like you saw him at ringside, so it's like great. I can't get his face out of my head, or something.
Yeah. Damn it! It's like I was on my day off. Ugh.
Yeah.
I gotta see him now.
Yeah. That's when Slade made his debut as Mark Sterling's tag partner. I'm like, this Slade guy is scary.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Well, Slade's been with Creative Pro for a while, but he was like the mystery partner for Smart Mark because Swaggle couldn't make it or something. I think.
But Swaggle's back now. Or he's still injured, but he's just doing little stuff right now.
You're asking the wrong guy.
He was at the last show.
I don't know. Listen, I don't think Swaggle's gonna try and ask Slade for his title back. So
Would you ask him for anything back? I'd be
No.
like,
He's like, excuse me, Mr. Slade.
I like having my arms.
That's my title. I want it.
and then the screen goes black, and you hear like, "Ring, ring, 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 ding-ding-ding."
Yeah. Just dead on the floor.
Yeah, dead in the floor, just blood splatter, and you're like, oh, I gotta get the bucket now.
Oh God, yes, great.
They'd have
Thanks,
to,
Swoggle.
they'd have to hire a new guy if he killed me.
Yeah.
they'll just the management from Cap will just come out and just not even check if your vital signs. They'll just take your name tag off the shirt. And just
Yeah.
take the tag out, take the little plastic down, and drop it on top of you, and just keep walking. You'd be like,
We got a new
not
guy.
not even a pulse check. Jeez, guys.
Have you had the opportunity to sweep up tax or?
No, the most I've hardcore thing I guess would have been like CPA and Slade had like a hardcore match. Hilariously, the same show where the sweeper stuff started for me, and they Slade like choke slammed CPA onto like a board of pencils
What?
or something. I think it was pencils because it was an office supply like match, and like he went through that, and like we had to like get that out of the ring, and then like posted notes and whatnot. I think like that's the most I've had, like the craziest I've had to do.
I'm surprised there wasn't staplers involved in that match or
Oh
something.
God.
Which was funny because uh, I thought they were gonna do staples because CPA has a fanny pack on in the match, and he goes to reach inside it and he pulls out post-it notes.
Oh jeez.
My brain was like, "Oh, is he gonna put staples on the floor?"
CPA is awesome.
Oh, I love
such
CPA.
such a cool guy too. You know.
Oh yeah, he's awesome.
Anything else, Geek?
No. Anything else, Sweeper?
You have any social medias you wanna plug, or any shows you're about to be doing?
There's the Creative Pro show, February 19th. Oh baby, we're having Heath on the show. That'll be fun. Hopefully, I'm doing something on it, sweeping and whatnot. Of course, sweeping obviously because I'm a jab. I'll be around February. Oh God, I feel terrible. I can't remember dates. February 11th for VPW. I'll be around helping them out.
The show's February 14th.
No,
Yeah,
11th.
January 14th.
No, it's 11th.
It's the
11th.
11th.
11th? Okay, I'm thinking.
On, I'm double
Oh,
You
checking.
think of you think of a remarkable Joe. January 14th remark.
when is February? Is it February? Okay. I'm looking at my calendar. I'm looking at the wrong. I'm looking at January.
That's Saturday.
I'm about to look at my calendar because I'm like, am I misremembering dates?
I remember it being February 11th. The show.
Yeah, it is. I just I'm looking at January like a real person, Geek.
Okay, so I did have it right. Yay! My brain's not going bad yet. But my social medias are _sweeper guy. You can find me with those on Twitter and Instagram. I post funny stuff.
Awesome,
man. This is been an awesome interview, man. This
was
Thank you for having me.
No problem.
No. Thanks for coming on, dude. You know,
we're doing East Coast Wrestling Month in March. We'll definitely have to give you another buzz.
Yeah, definitely. Anytime you guys want to have me on, I'll be down.
And we also do an alternate podcast about movies, so we'll have to have you on Popcorny also.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Yes, we're actually thinking of reviewing the old Jurassic Parks.
Oh God.
Yes.
Yeah.
We gotta go back and watch the original one day. You know,
besides Ghostbusters and The Crow, Jurassic Park is my ish. Like that is my movie. I love that.
That is your movie.
Oh yes, I used to work in Walmart, and when the power go out, oh God, I would turn into what's his name? Chaos.
Oh yeah.
The one light go out is out. Chaos.
You didn't say the magic word.
No, that's not him. Chaos. Yeah. I love that, and all the ladies and cashiers are like, "Joe, shut up. We know it's
Relax, Joe.
we know it's bad." And they're like, the CSMs are like, "Here's your flashlight, Joe. Shut up."
Here's your toy. Be quiet.
I'm like, flicking the light on and off for like an hour. They're like, "What else did you do? Nothing. Flick a flashlight. You're gonna waste the batteries."
Oh damn it.
All right.
And I'm
So
walking back and forth going choo choo. I'm Joe Panther the Third,
I'm the Metal Geek.
I'm the sweeper.
and we will catch you in the next one.